Hey guys, Penguinesk here, and I'm back with another video. And if you read that title right, yes, I am here to talk about why my art teacher hated me. And I guess I didn't jump on the bandwagon soon enough. When people first started like talking about it and all of that. I feel like I didn't want to talk about it because it was still fresh, I guess, and I didn't want like my emotions to get in the way of what I wanted to talk about. And I never really thought about making a video about it. I made a whole like DeviantArt journals about it, but I will also leave those in the description if you want to read it. I'm basically repeating what I'm saying there. So let's get on with our story on why my teacher hated me. So let's paint this picture. I'm in my first semester of college. Bitch, I'm a whole new person. So like the artist I am, I had to take painting and drawing, and at that time I was a game design major. And the teacher, he was from Scotland, I believe. To be honest, I wasn't really too keen on like where he was from, but I believe he would say he was from Scotland because he had like the accent and everything. But yeah, anytime like I would like come into class and like do something or like have something down, he would compliment me on my work, and then he would like kind of bash the other students while he was like complimenting me as like a backhanded kind of thing, but not towards me, towards other people. It was weird. And I just thought that was weird, because why would you just be talking shit about your students knowing that they're around you and all of that. And during I forget the free sessions, like after he like talks to us about stuff and then we just go to painting. I forget what that's called, but the time where you're just like sitting there painting, he would play this music, the same music all the time, and it's super annoying, and he wouldn't let anybody like listen to their headphones just in case he had something to say, and most of the time he didn't. But yeah, during that I made friends with his assistant, and yeah, I wanted to be an assistant as well because I wanted to get that extra months, because work study is a thing, and work study is basically working for the school and you're getting paid every week, bi-weekly, I'm not sure. I never got into work study, but that was basically it. And I was like, hey, that'd be cool to like work in the art room for school, because then I can just like do art and then help people with art. That sounds like super duper fun. But as I was told, his assistant, she told me that he wouldn't hire me because I always have this stupid look on my face, and that I'm stupid, and that I'm full of shit, and I'm not a real artist, and I only think I am. And that took me by surprise, and it was just like, yo, like you was just complimenting me like last week, what's good? Like, why are you like really talking shit, you know? And after that, my dumbass, I took the second part of the class. I didn't need it, but I thought that it would be nice to like go to the second class and get like my portfolio up or whatever and all of that. Big fucking mistake. I shouldn't have did that, but those credits got me to graduate. So so that was a good thing. Anyway, I ended up taking the second class, and a week or two into the class, we ended up watching a movie on Rembrandt. He's like this famous painter or whatever, and he told us to write about what we thought. And to be honest, I didn't have much thoughts because I'm not into like art history that much, or that part of art history. Like, I love architecture art history, like that is amazing, like that's just a whole nother level. But when it comes to like famous old painters, I don't really like them. Like, I get that they like started what we were today or whatever, like they made, not that they made it popular, but like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but all I know is that I don't really like looking into painters, and I wrote that in my little blurb, and it was like 1 to 2 sentences because I didn't have much to say. I basically was like, I don't really care about some old guy that doesn't really do much for me, or something along those lines. And when I wrote that, another friend of mine, she had taken the class with me. She sent me this screenshot because she screenshotted it on Facebook, and it was basically our teacher quoting what I said and saying, "This is going to be an easy thing to grade." And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm confused. Like, I get that you want to tell like your friends or something, but like you don't need to publicly say that you're just gonna like give me an F or something, you know? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, keep your work and personal life separate. Like, I don't know, I was upset about it because the fact that he publicized my what I said, and that's not fair to me, and it's not fair. Yeah, that's just not fair to me, because you're like posting what I say, and it's supposed to be like, I guess, student teacher confidentiality or whatever. Like, I don't know, but he did that, and I feel like he could have just been like, he could have just pulled me to the side the next class and be like, "Hey, like, I see you wrote this, like, can you explain why?" And like, I would have explained why, but he didn't. He just like went on this, like, not Facebook rant, but like he just went to Facebook to express his not feelings, you know? And that was not a good part on him. And I feel like on my part, I could have worded what I wanted to say better, but at the time I was like, I'm not really into this, you know? So yeah. But I think it was during that same class, I was also clicking my pen because I bought like a bunch of multicolored pens, and those are like my favorite pens of the world right now, and they're still kicking, to be honest. But yeah, and he was like super annoyed with my pen clicking, and he was like, "Oh, can you stop?" And I was like, "Okay." But I needed to like unclick the pen because it was like open. So like I clicked it for like the last time, and he was just like, "I told you to stop." And I'm just like, "But I have to unclick it so my pen doesn't like try and dry up. Like, why are you so upset?" So that happened, and yeah, and basically, yeah, I went on a whole like rant on my DeviantArt about it, and after that I had to update my journal because after that, the girl that's his assistant, or that was his assistant, was telling me that, well, I will quote what she said and told me, and basically it was like, my American black bitch face is full of nastiness and ghetto-ness and is just stupid. And like, who says that to about their students? Like, I don't understand. Like, to be honest, guys, like, I've never like dealt with racism like that, because I live in the hood and everybody out here is like all types of diversities and whatnot, and I never thought I would have to deal with it like that. And I was super surprised, and I was upset, and I was just angry because I didn't know, because like, he would be so nice, but then like behind the scenes he would just talk shit to his assistant about me or about other people in general. Like, he would do it to everybody, it's not just me, but like me specifically this semester, well, that semester, it was something. And after I heard that, I went to the Office of Diversity and something. I don't remember what it was, but I went to them to go complain, hopefully to get him fired, but it didn't work. To be honest, after I went to go talk to the department or whatever, he decided to be super quiet. He stopped talking to his assistants about what he thought about his students and whatnot. And I also have a gripe with his assistant, because she would be telling me that he would do it with a whole bunch of people, and like, she would tell them or whatever, and like, it was weird, because if you saw that all this was happening and like, you're getting told this directly, why didn't you go to the department yourself? Why didn't you start to do it earlier instead of having other people do it? I don't know. I feel like she didn't want to lose her job, but like, at the same time, it's like, hey, like, that's not right, you know? Like, you could be doing something about this too. You could be trying to help or trying to like do something about it. And she didn't want to be involved in my case, I guess. And she told me that, and it was like, oh, I don't really want to talk to anybody about it because or whatever. And I'm just like, but you involved yourself. Like, you didn't even have to tell me if that was the case, if you didn't want something to happen. So that was something I didn't really feel like, I don't know, I felt upset and all of that. And what happened after that? I went to Department of Diversity, blah 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 blah. Nothing really happened after that. After he became super duper nice after, because he could have lost his job. I don't know what they told him, but like, he could have. But I thought I was gonna get an F in the class, but I got an A. My paintings weren't that good, but my still lives were top-notch shit. And yeah, and that is the story of my art teacher hated me, and he was like super racist, which is not a plus. It's super duper sad and all of that, because I feel like no one should ever have to go through that, especially as like a black woman being like slandered. Is that the right word I'm looking for? I'm not sure, but like I just feel like no one should ever go through that, especially in college. and all of that. Ooh, especially if you're younger in in high school or middle school, that would be the worst. I just hope no one has to go through what I went through, because I was having a hard semester that second semester because I had lost my sketchbook. I lost a good amount of money. They didn't want to give me TAP. The school, well, financially didn't want to give me TAP, and I was just having a super duper hard time. And then this was thrown on me too, so it was just a hard semester for me. But yeah, I got through it, and now that I am a college graduate, I feel like I can talk to you guys about it because my feelings are not in a way. I'm still upset about it, but there's really nothing I can do. I wanted to go to like a public defender or something, but like that would have been money out of my pocket that I don't have. So yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about my college experience. College is no joke. Especially with these classes and these teachers that can give two fucks about you. Yeah. But don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I don't usually do story time art videos because I don't really have experiences like that, but I thought I'd share this one because, yeah, I'm out of my feels and I'm not like super duper angry or upset about it like in my feels, so I thought I'd share it and all of that. But yeah, like this video, comment down below and all that jazz, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye guys.